Hey guys, it's Drac and I'm doing a review of The Corpse, and they have made a scatter blast. This is available I find them at Walmart all the time. It's not with the Air Blaster and Nerf Blaster, Dart Blaster section most of the time. It's not even near the Super Soakers. It's usually near the action figures with a long missile launching thing. Now the missile launching thing is garbage, don't buy that, but this is a great buy at $10. It is the Scatter Blast by Lannard. You can see that down there. A lot of vintage blasters were made by Lannard. And you have the pump and load, then toss, and it will impact and launch 6 darts while you do that. This is the lock mechanism. I'll explain that in a minute. I do think that this is funny and worth mentioning. On the back it says, I think you can see that it says it's soft and safe because it's air pressured. Clearly whoever wrote this has never experienced a 4B. And that's just my little anecdote. With that set aside, I will open the blaster. It's kind of like a Nerf football in that it's got the fins and the aerodynamic shape and it's designed to be tossed. The darts are very comparable to Nerf suction darts. They're good foam and they have the same basic layout. Now I'm actually going to unload it real quick. It works like this. It's got this button here which is hard to understand. When you push it down it's locked and the trigger mechanism cannot go when it's pushed out like this. And it's very difficult to tell the difference on camera. The trigger mechanism is open. You pump it by using this fin here. Then you unlock it, I think. It's unlocked when it's pushed out. This is so strange. Mine might be defective. There we go. When you push this in, it'll engage the air tank, and it's finally working. That was really weird. Does not take a lot of pumps, and it's got an OPRV, that's overpressure release valve, so you don't have to worry about over pumping it. After you do that, you push this white button in, and you can hear that. That's the air ejecting from all 6 of these cylinders. I've seen people gut these entirely and mount them on like long shots and Stampedes for HVZ to use as shotgun attachments, and that's really cool. You do have to rebarrel them to make them effective. This is kind of goofy. It's designed to clip onto your belt so that you can use it in an actual loadout, but it completely reduces the effectiveness of tossing it. It's very comfortable in terms of its football shape and how easy it is to throw. I'm actually going to break this off right now because it's completely and totally useless. I need to grab some pliers to do that. That's actually really convenient. If you see here, you do not have to break this off to remove it. It looks like it will slide off if you tease it out in this direction. There we go. That's super convenient. I can keep the belt attachment and use it for something else. And now it's ready to go. So, I will fill the air tank. I'm going to leave the safety on. I'm going to load it with all 6 darts and I'll show you how it works, and then I'll toss it and kind of tell you how it works as a range device. But firing it right here, I get an excellent spread of about 15 feet. They just coated my apartment. Darts only go about 10 feet in any one direction, maybe 7 to 10. But all in all, it's quirky and very usable. For some reason I've lost some of the darts, so I will just use these 4. It's just a cool... There we go, the Draculina has handed me a couple of those so I can reload it entirely. I'm going to toss it all the way across my apartment. Remember, first you deprime it here. I'm going to toss. And the darts just went everywhere inside my kitchen. I got it. I only tossed it about 30 feet, but it went everywhere. It's just a quirky way to mix up your NIC game types. I know we use it in the Southeast, and you can also kind of mess with it in any sort of scenario play, or especially in indoor war. So that is my review of the the Scatter Blast for the Corpse by Lannard, and I think it's a really cool blaster. As always, thanks for